Hi everybody, thank you for watching. So today's video is going to be a back to school video and I'm going to be going through like my top 10 makeup beauty essentials for back to school. So I did recently do a big back to school giveaway, and after I posted it, I asked my Snapchat, do you guys want to see more back to school videos because they seem to be pretty popular here on YouTube, and everybody was saying yes. So I don't go to school. I'm 29 years old, so I'm a little bit removed from school these days, but I thought, well, I could still do a couple videos. So of course I will do a makeup tutorial. I don't do a whole lot of tutorials on my channel because I'm not sort of any, like makeup artist or makeup professional in any sort of the sense. So I don't do a ton of tutorials, but I will definitely do a back to school makeup look. I did recently post an affordable look. It's more of like a daytime glam type of look. So maybe like school picture day or something kind of look, but I will definitely, that's probably my next back to school video that I'll do is a makeup look. So this one is going to be my top 10 makeup essentials and I'm really excited for it. I think mostly everything that I have to show you is affordable or from the drugstore or from an affordable brand, something like that. And that was another thing that when people were talking to me on the Snapchat, that they kept stressing that they wanted to see affordable options as well. So that is what I tried to do here for you guys. But yeah, if you would like to see my top 10 back to school makeup essentials, please keep watching. Okay, so this is a newer product to me, but I've kind of become obsessed with it. It's from Pixi by Petra, and it is their Glow Mist. So this is what it looks like. I did pick it up from Target. It was $15, which actually is a little bit expensive. I did just put this in my beauty newsletter as well. I do send out a beauty newsletter every single month, just once a month. And I have like reviews in there, standout products. I talk about new products that are coming out and things like that. I did talk about this one because I recently bought it and I wanted to review it. And I do plan on doing a video as well featuring this in a review. It is a little bit expensive for how much product that you're getting, especially compared to some other makeup sprays. But seriously, this is really, really good. And if you want instant results, like you want an instant, whoa, my face just got really glowy, this is going to be a good one for you. I remember the first time I tried it, I was like, well, I was not expecting that. Like like with like MAC Fix Plus, you can just like douse your face in it. And you're like, oh yeah, I'm looking good. If you like douse your face in this, it's like, whoa, that was a little too much. Like 2 sprays of this, seriously, it works. But this would be really great to put in your backpack or in your purse if you just need a little refresher moment. You can spray yourself, or if you think you're looking a little bit dull, if you've gone through a couple classes of the day and you've been walking around and your makeup's looking a little crazy, just spray this and you'll get an instant glow, and it helps hydrate and refresh the face. So I've really been liking this from Pixi by Petra. So I've said this many times on my channel, but I am a huge eyeliner junkie. When I was going through what makeup I wanted to share with you guys, I didn't really want to put a foundation and a blush and a bronzer and I didn't want to go through the entire thing because a lot of those things aren't truly what I think are essentials. So I was just trying to grab what I would want to grab, if that makes sense. And the one thing that I have to have, and I know this isn't for everybody, but I just have to have eyeliner. I love eyeliner. I have to wear eyeliner. I look very young and sick if I don't wear eyeliner. It's not very common to catch me without eyeliner, but the liners that I want to talk about are from Colourpop. These are their cream gel liners in the pencil form. I have 5 of them. I actually think I have another one, but I can't find it. But I have 5 of them. I think they're fantastic. I have a couple of like fun colored ones, but ones that I would recommend if you just want to like put a pop of eyeliner on the waterline. This is a new one from Colourpop and it's in collaboration with Kathleen Lights. It's Mr. Bing. I have it on today on my lower waterline, and then I smudged it into the lower lash line as well. It's just a really pretty, like very warm, rich brown. And I think it looks just so pretty. If you like metallics, Get Paid is one that is really good as well. And then I actually have another one on my top lash line. I have on Maybe from Colourpop. So I love these liners. I think they stay all day. Like even when I wash my face at the end of the night, I have to like take a makeup wipe and really like work to remove the eyeliner because it stays on so well. These are only $5, I believe it is. So it's super affordable. I don't feel like enough people talk about these pencil liners from Colourpop because they are amazing, and I definitely think they are a back to school essential. So I also wanted to touch on brushes. These are not brushes that I feel like I talk about enough. I think when I first started my channel, I definitely talked about these brushes brushes quite a bit because they were all I had. But now as I'm getting into more brushes and being able to talk about different brands and companies, I've kind of like stopped talking about these brushes. But if you guys are looking for good, affordable brushes, especially if you are like new in makeup, check out BH Cosmetics. Now I only have 4 brushes here, but I have 2 full sets of brushes from BH Cosmetics, and it's kind of cool because both sets that I ordered came in like really nice makeup bags. Like the one I still use every single time I travel. I think it came with 15 brushes, so it has 15 different places for me to be able to put my makeup brushes in, and then it folds up really nicely and kind of like clips together. I think it's really cool. So they have really amazing sets. Like I said, I've bought 2 full sets from them, and I've also bought a few individual brushes from BH Cosmetics as well. They are very affordable. They really helped me out in the beginning when I was first learning to start makeup, and I just think they are really cool. But especially if you can get a set and you can get like a makeup bag as well, that will be really awesome. So yeah, if you're looking for some good affordable brushes, because brushes of course are essential to our makeup, check out BH Cosmetics. This is not makeup per se, but hey, we always have to have nice looking nails, except for me today because I don't have nails on. But my favorite brand of nail polish, and has been for so long, is the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel line. Now I'm holding 3 here, and I probably have at least 8 more in my nail polish container. I seriously love this brand of nail polish, but I think having pretty nails always looks really nice. Like I said, I don't have my nails on today. I usually have fake nails on, but I do not at the time. I'm letting my real nails take a breath and breathe. But these are just my absolute favorite, and they have so many different colors to choose from, and they last so long, not just on top of fake nails, but on real nails. They last forever, and honestly, even without like a top coat primer for your nails, I barely ever use one because these just stay on for so long. And I thought like these really like pastel-y type colors were really pretty, so this blue one is in Graffiti. So it's more like a blue gray. Like I think when you look at it right here, like at least in person, it definitely looks more like a very light blue. On the nails, it's blue gray, but I think it's a really pretty color. And then this purple one is called All Chalked Up. Again, it's like a purple gray. If you can tell, I really enjoy grays. This one is, oh, this has been my favorite for so long. I think I just mentioned it in my favorites video actually too, and it is Malibu Peach. I freaking love this color so much. So while we can hang on to pastels while we can before the fall and winter months come, but even then I have a lot of like darker colors as well from the Sally Hansen gel line, and they have a lot of really good nudes too. I mean, they just have a huge color selection, so check out Sally Hansen if you want a good nail polish. So mascara that I have to mention, because mascara is another thing that I feel like is essential to me. I feel like my eyes always look really weird when I don't have mascara on, and when it comes to back to school, like I prefer to wear eyelashes myself, but like in middle school and high school and even college, like when you're going to class, ain't nobody got time to put false lashes on. Like sometimes if I'm rushed to film a video, I will skip the false lashes because I use natural lighting to film videos, and so sometimes like I gotta hurry up and get in front of this camera quick and get recording, and I'm like, nope, I don't have time to mess around with the adhesive and making sure the lashes, no, don't have time for it. So definitely for me, lashes are not a back to school essential, but having nice looking natural lashes is. So my favorite mascara from the drugstore, hands down, I've mentioned this so many times on my channel, but it is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I absolutely adore this mascara. I think it does amazing things for the eyes. It's very affordable as well, and it's just a good one for your collection. Moving on to an eyeshadow palette that I want to touch on. I think these are so cute. They're very small, like you can fit them in a backpack or in a purse even, but they are from Wet n Wild. I have like these little like trio guys right here. I have mine in Silent Treatment, and I think this is really pretty for even like if you want to do like a smoky eye too. I've done a lot of smoky eyes with this one because this shade is such a pretty like deeper shade, but these 2 colors I especially use all the time, even for a more natural look. But these, so they're called the Color Icons. I think these trios are so good, and so many different people talk about them. I need a lot more of these. I've seen a lot of different colors from Wet n Wild, but they're also very affordable too. So if you just want something like real quick for an eyeshadow look, I would check out these Wet n Wild trios. So I do think a makeup essential is lip gloss. I was a huge lip gloss person. I can recall back in my days. so far away. It's like the whole matte lip trend was not in yet, and there was making your lips very large either. So I was always obsessed with lip gloss, and one of my favorite lip glosses as of recently is from NYX, and it is their Butter Gloss in Fortune Cookie. This is such a beautiful, like super natural lip gloss. This would be especially good for younger students as well. Like if you just want like a little bit of shine, a little bit of oomph on your lips, Fortune Cookie is a really good option. It's just so very natural, and I love it. This was actually my first butter gloss that I purchased from NYX. I got the shade Fortune Cookie because I heard Lester Lux talk about it, and she really likes lip gloss, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna try that one. And I'm really glad that I ended up with this color because I just think it's like such a beautiful topper. But I also appreciate that these glosses are not sticky because I cannot stand sticky lip glosses, and these are not, and they're affordable. And also, one other lip product that I wanted to mention, maybe if you're a little bit older and you like having a bit of color on your lips, these are from Colourpop. The color that I pulled out is Alyssa. This is in their Ultra Satin finish. So Alyssa is a really pretty, like, everyday daytime pink color. It's just absolutely gorgeous. It is in collaboration with Kathleen Lights, and I think this color is just phenomenal. I think if you're in high school too, you'd be able to pull it off as well. I really love the Ultra Satin formulas. These were actually the first ones that I purchased in the Colourpop Ultra Satins. I have a ton of their Ultra Matte liquid lipsticks, and I've always really liked them, but when Kathleen came out with this collab, I ended up buying all 3 of her lippies, and I was like, why have I not tried the satin lips before? Because I like these 10 times better than I like the Ultra Mattes. It is such a much more comfortable feeling on the lips. It's not as drying on the lips. It doesn't do the weird drying cracking thing on your lips either, but the color stays on for so long. These colors stick on my lips even when I eat dinner. It's still on there. They're so beautiful. They're comfortable. I think the Ultra Satin lips are a definite yes for your makeup collection, but for your back to school essential, I would check out the color Alyssa because it's such a beautiful shade. So I did want to be sure to mention a face powder because even on days like today, I actually wasn't gonna film today, and I started to do my makeup because I'm going to a movie tonight, and then I was like, you know what, let's just go with it. But actually the only thing that I have on my skin is a BB cream, and then I put a powder on top of it. And a lot of days, even if I don't want like the extra step of a BB cream, but I want my skin tone to look like just a little bit like evened out, just a little bit better, you know, like me, but a little bit better, I will use a powder. And one that I especially love is from Maybelline, and it is the Fit Me Powder. I mean, obviously, if you can tell, I love this powder. When I run out of it, I definitely have to get another one because I think they are amazing. I'm in the shade 310, and it's from the Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. So just want to throw that out there. My favorite brush that I love using this with is the E3 from Morphe. I can link that down below as well, along with all the other products that I'm talking about. I will do my best to find them and link them down below for you guys so you can easily find anything if there's anything that you do want to check into. But this powder is amazing. I use it so often. It's one of my absolute favorites, and I definitely think having a good powder is such an essential for your back to school makeup bag. If you just need a quick touch up throughout the day, this is gonna do the job. My 10th and final item that I want to talk about, it is another eyeshadow palette. So this might be good for a little bit older girls as well if you want a few more options than like the Wet n Wild trio would give you. But the palette that I definitely recommend for your back to school essential bag is from BH Cosmetics and Carli Bybel. It is the 14 color eyeshadow and highlighter palette that they did together. It's really great because it does have a mirror. So if you need to be doing your makeup like on the run or in the classroom, like I did often in college, then it does have a mirror. But then this is what the inside looks like. So you have the 14 different eyeshadows up here, and then you have 4 different highlighters down here. I have used the highlighters as eyeshadows as well, so I thought this would be a really good option for the back to school essentials as well, because I didn't put in a highlighter because truly, I love highlight. I love highlight so much. Not sure I consider it like essential in my back to school bag, but that's why I thought this one would be so great, because you do have the highlighter options down here as well, which I think is great. There's so many different looks that you can do with this eyeshadow palette. When I first got this palette, I was like, yeah, I see about 3 different looks that I can do with this. And the more I've had it and the more I've been experimenting with it, It's just, I mean, you have so many different options to do in here, and I just think it is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous palette, and it's super affordable as well, and now you can find them in Ulta stores also. I think they're also in all the Ulta stores as well, which is really exciting, but this is just a great palette to have anyways, and one I definitely recommend for back to school. Everything for my top 10 back to school makeup essentials. I really hope that you guys like the list that I accumulated for you. This was almost kind of like another favorites video for me rolled in one, so that was like really fun to do. I tried to make sure that I kept everything on the affordable side and hit different items that were essential to me back in the days when I went to school, and the makeup products that I would grab for and that I would want to make sure were on my face before I was seen in class. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you do have any other suggestions for back to school videos that you want to see, like I said, I will be doing a back to school makeup look, so stay tuned for that. But if there's anything else that you guys want to see, make sure to leave that in the comments below. My big 5K giveaway is going on now, so if you have not entered into the 5K giveaway, I will leave that link right at the top of the description box, so make sure to check that and that you get entered. There are 2 winners, it's international, and I'm so super excited for that giveaway. It's going to be so much fun, and I can't wait to pick the 2 winners. It's gonna be great. But everything else, like I mentioned, will be linked in the description box below if you want to check anything out that I mentioned. I hope you will give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Make sure you are subscribed before you go, and I will catch you real soon in my next one. Bye!